on the form here. I could have popped on either one. You've got lots of different lengths. You can get a couple, you can layer this. It's really, really spectacular. So look, I'm wearing 2 different lengths. Sorry, my microphone is right there. I know that makes like a scratchy noise. Sorry,
I think you
everybody.
have the 24 and the 36 on. Is what
yeah, I'm wearing the 24 and the 36. Thank you so much, Paul. Paul knows. And look, I mean, again, that layer. I love that kind of lightweight layering. It's not like heavy, heavy. You can wear, if you've got like a bold piece, like the black onyx, and then you do all these like light layers around it. It's like such a cool look, so fashionable. So that's gonna be coming up in this show. But we're gonna jump in to, I think really, I'm not gonna lie, I think Paul was the most excited about this watch of anything in our 2-hour show. So let's jump in and let's talk about the timepiece. This is the launch. This is brand new. You have your choice of the gold tone or the gold tone white. What that means is gold tone white is a genuine white leather. And let me kind of move this because I know this, it's hard. It's so hard. I think I need to shadow it like that so that you see the beautiful Lyra. And I just, amazing, amazing, amazing. By the way, to size it, either way, I'm gonna turn around the back to show you how you size it. You have the double straps here. If you have a petite wrist, it's not gonna be flapping away. And also, if you wanna size this one, you just remove a link or 2 to make it smaller. And then you have those, all 3 of these, if you have a larger wrist. So everybody, you know, will have the perfect size. But, this watch, I think it might be easier to show on me or in Paul's hand because I want you to see that Lyra. So this is, it's kind of a matte finish on the Lyra coin here.
This is an uncirculated coin.
Yeah.
And so that's the finish that they put on it at the mint. And we made a decision to leave them in their mint state so that we've not altered them. They're not just genuine, they've never been circulated in the timepiece. Then, we made this beautiful case, gold, beautiful, pure bronze. It has an important feel to it. It feels hefty. It feels like a gold bracelet. On the back, stainless steel case back, woo. And if you look at the back really, really close, you can see the number of this timepiece. I'll try to do it. I'll try to stop shaking. I know, it's really difficult.
You know, I can tell you the secret how to do that, Paul, if you want.
Can you see it? What number is it? I can't do it with my glasses.
It's 503 out of 2000.
Okay, number 503 out of 2000. My white one is number 21 out of 2000. This, when you get yours home, whatever number you get, you're the only one in the world who has that number. You're the only one in the world who has that uncirculated San Marino coin. It is a sterling silver coin, minted only one time in 1972. We have 7 timepieces on hsn.com, all exclusive here. Every single one is a customer pick. I kid you not, every single watch we've ever launched is a customer pick. Not this one, because today is the very first day. That coin is not in circulation. You've never seen this timepiece before. It is unconditional love coin from San Marino, sterling silver, beautiful Japanese quartz movement inside, water resistant to 3 ATM, which is 100 feet, so it's certainly gonna survive a shower and that sort of thing. And all you're choosing, do I want it with the genuine leather strap, or do I want it with the bracelet, or do I want both? And then do I want one for mom, or my daughter who just had a baby, or do I have, I mean, this is a beautiful timepiece. And you're the first to see it. I'm so happy with you. Now, when we say limited to 2,000 pieces, we will never, ever make more than 2,000 of these. Right now, we got in 500, I think, is all we got. That's all we were able to do. And that is it for this airing. We probably won't have more until maybe Christmas if we're lucky.
I love it. I was just gonna give you like my jewelry trip.
What? Elbows. Oh yeah, elbows?
Elbows, and then you'll never, because you can't hold something in a real close-up if you're floating around.
Especially with that darn 4K camera.
You gotta elbows, and then,
the problem
because mom always says no elbows on the table unless you're talking about jewelry on TV, elbow on the table.
I was gonna say, I'll never forget, it was dinner one night as a kid, and my dad yelled, "Get your elbows off the table." And all of us, including my mother, went and jumped like that because we all had our elbows on.
I know, everybody's got that, but to show a beautiful timepiece, and especially when you get like that close-up shot. But I love that you had that shot to show that it is numbered, and that's how many are ever going to be made. I mean, you think about all the watches that are out there and how many you know, have been made and how that changes over the years. So what you're getting is, by the way, I love the white leather. And actually, let's go to Pat, my producer. Which is more popular? So we can actually find out the white is more popular. I would have guessed that, but
well, and I think
so 2 to 1 people are jumping on this one. So this is 100% going to sell out first.
And I think
100 left?
I think it was
no,
more,
that can't be
I think it was
the
more,
white?
It was more limited.
It's only 100 left of the white. 100. So this will probably be the last time anybody ever sees it. Because limited edition, the white's flying out the door 2 to 1, and I only have 100 left, and we made 2,000 of them.
We've actually only made 500 so far.
Oh, wow. It was started out more limited.
That's all the lira I was able to find. Keep in mind, this coin was only minted in 1 year, 1972. Right. And the coins we were able to find for the timepiece are uncirculated coins. And so they still have the mint finish on them, which is a beautiful finish. It gives it a nice depth to the coin, a nice sort of matte finish, easier to read, by the way, than a super shiny coin. And your timepiece, if you get number 24 out of 2,000, you're the only one in the world who has number 24. I always tell you, if you're going to collect something that cannot be copied, something where you have the only one in the world. That is guaranteed rareness. You're one in the world. And when someone says to you, I love your watch, and you'll be like, I have the only one in the world. I have number 322. Or whatever you have. I mean, every numbered piece that I have in my jewelry collection is so special to me. I can't tell you how much I love them. And when someone compliments, I'll take them off and I'll show them the number on the back and say, oh look, I have one of my timepieces, I have number 17 of 77 ever made.
Wow.
And I love that one. In fact, it was stolen once, and the police got it back for me. Took 3 years to get it back.
What?
Because it showed up in a pawn shop, and pawn shops have to record, and because it had a serial number, they were able to track the owner to me.
You have never told me that story. That's incredible.
I forgot to mention it to you, yeah. Took 3 years to get it back.
Was it like stolen out of your house or something, or a hotel room or something?
No, it's really sad. I sent it away to be repaired, and it was stolen in that process.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, that's definitely, oh, wow,
yeah,
that's amazing.
It was the police in Miami who found it in a pawn shop. And
Miami Vice.
I guess,
Go get 'em. That TV show.
It took 3 years to get it
That's
back.
impressive.
I mean, it was a lot. I had to
By the way, this watch,
and
I want to do the update on the white leather band. Pat, how many do we have left? Because it's incredibly limited. It's going really fast. Okay, 92 left. I have 92 in the white leather band, and then the rest of the quantity I have in this one, which is the gold, which is what Aaron has on. So 92 left in this one, and then the rest of the quantity in the gold. 3 flex pay of $33.32. Item number to order is 836915. You can also order by opening up the camera app and waving it over the QR code, which is that little black and white squiggly box, kind of like how you read a menu at a restaurant, is with the QR code. So very, very, very cool that we've got QR codes to shop here now at HSN. But we're going to move on in the show to talk about the Lamb of God 2 lira coin pendant. And there it is. Let's hear the story of the Lamb of God and this beautiful pendant, Paul.
This, first of all, it's back in stock for the first time in a very long time. This coin is the most difficult coin for us to find. It is a Vatican lira coin, and it has not been minted since 1976. It was minted under Pope Paul VI, I believe. And so it's become quite difficult to find this coin. Now, we've sold out of it a number of times over the last 4 years, and every time I call my guy in Rome, Andrea, and I'm like, I need more of the Lamb of God. You've got to find more coins. And he said to me, the Lamb of God, she is finished. No, there's no more. I can't find it.
She's finished.
She's finished. But we did find another few hundred. And so whenever we find a few hundred, we'll do a run and make them for you in Italy. And you get your chance to collect yours, which is really special. Now, of course, the Lamb of God, we all know, or most of us know, that was coined by John in chapter 1 of John, verse 1, I think it was, and he named Jesus the Lamb of God. And that, you know, so it goes back centuries and centuries, that expression. If you go to a mass and you hear it in Latin, for instance, you'll hear Agnus Dei, which is Lamb of God in Latin. I know that doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Sorry.
Then the fact that the coin is very, very difficult to find. It's rare, it has lots of meaning. Most of the people I know who purchased this coin have taken it to church and had it blessed.
Oh,
and then
that's lovely.
It is, and then you feel like you really have a very special, you know, sign of your belief, a token of your faith. Maybe you have someone who's going through a difficult time and you want to surprise them with a very meaningful token of their faith, their religion. And this is perfect. That's what this is. We never get them back in stock. There are, how many was there? There was 200, I think, I think a total of 250 is all that came in. And that's it. Until I can get them back again, and that's up to Andrea in Rome. I'm going to see him in 2 days, or 3 days. And, you know, I'll be asking for more Lamb of God.
Yeah, and I'm sure that we'll be excited if we can get more. We don't know the answer right now, but everybody on the phone, we've got 3 FlexPay of $30.98. The item number to order is 785179, and it is a customer pick.
I forgot to mention that. It's a huge customer. There's 23 perfect reviews on this pendant, on this coin. It's framed beautifully. Keep in mind, made in Italy. The coin is a Vatican lira. It is a genuine coin. This is not a replica. It's the real deal. And we framed it in such a way that you'll see the Lamb of God on the front, and on the back, or the obverse of the coin, you will see the Vatican seal, which is on the back of all of their coins. Keep in mind, these coins have not been in circulation since 2001, and they never will be again. And so that's why they're getting so difficult to find, especially the coins that have meaning, like this or the unconditional love coin we just saw in that timepiece. They're really rare, really special, and they're conversation starters. Someone will notice this. You know, think about wearing this to church. Someone's going to notice, and someone's going to say, "Oh, I love it. Is that the Lamb of God?" And then you can tell the story.
Yeah.
And I like the way that it opens doors between people and have a little conversation about things that maybe you both care about.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful way to sort of meet people and broaden your world, I guess.
And you are, it isn't a pendant, so you can put it on. There's gold tone or silver tone, and your favorite chain. I want to see if I have it here yet, because I want to show you the bail on it. The size of the bail is pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Let me show it to you, because I would wonder that. So there's the size of the bail. So you could see that this will work with a lot of different pieces. I haven't with a single snake chain right here, but you've, of course, can do it. I bet you the box chain would work with it too.
No, it comes with the snake chain.
Oh, it does come with the snake chain?
Yeah, no, it comes with the chain.
Oh, it does come with the chain. Okay.
Yeah. So keep in mind,
inches,
a chain like this from Bellezza is $49 or $59.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. At this price, I wasn't sure if it came with the chain.
No, it does.
But it does. 18 inches. Okay, there you go.
There
awesome.
It is. Back in stock.
Back in stock. Just back in stock. So
not for long.
$92.95. We're going to jump over to hsn.com. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, we're gonna jump over to hsn.com, because we've got lots of specials going on, like free shipping on all plants. I love that. Good to grow. Good to grow is what we're saying, and that is on hsn.com. So check that out. Lots of beautiful plants from Leaf and Petal that come with a little card inside, and it gives you all the information. I tend to be somebody who murders my plants. My husband has the green thumb.
I murdered my gardenia that I bought from last year, I think.
Yeah, but my husband's like really good at that. So, all right, we're gonna continue on to our next item, which is the gemstone beaded necklace. And I'm wearing 2 of them. Make sure, sorry, I'm making noise with my microphone, but these are great to layer. You can do the labradorite that I have on, or you can do the black spinel, and whichever one you choose your length, 16, 20, 24, and 36 inches. And then you get FlexPay. So the 16-inch, the FlexPay is $9.99. The 20-inch, the FlexPay is $12.39. The 24-inch, $14.99. And the 36-inch, that's $99.95. Your FlexPay is, now that I'm thinking about it, my cards have all been wrong about how many FlexPay you get. So check it out on the screen. There it is, yeah, because my cards were all wrong. It's 3 FlexPay, so the 24 inches, $24.98 on FlexPay, 36 inches, $33.32 on FlexPay. So, and And Erin kind of went all out and showed you a bunch of different lengths so that you can really get that layered look. And Paul, I think this necklace is something that you're gonna have for forever, and you're gonna wear forever, and have all sorts of different necklaces that you can mix and match with it.
I agree with you. Now, these are made for you in Italy, and it's very expensive to work in natural gemstone in Italy because they don't have inexpensive labor there. They're all trained artists who do this. So the stones are actually faceted, cut, polished, drilled in Italy, and then they are strung by hand. And when you get yours home and you see how beautifully, there we go, you see how beautifully they're put together, you can tell they're done by hand. Each one with a little metal loop in between the stones like that. So they drape beautifully, they hang gorgeously. Now, we have not done black spinel necklaces like this in 3 years, maybe 4 years. So it's been a long time, and they were always customer picks. Why haven't we done them? Because it's so expensive. Then, we've never worked in the white labradorite, and there's a couple reasons for that. White labradorite is probably the rarest of the colors to find, but we wanted a white natural gemstone to use for you, and so we did this. And the white is ethereal. It's so pretty. I love how it moves. I love how see how it catches the light? You can see that labradorescence in the stones, but they're white. They're not that grayish blue color. And so that's cool. I think this is the only stone, too, that under certain lights will actually glow.
Yeah, and again, we're here in our bright TV lights. When you get at home, you'll see these are beautiful, and you've got, of course, 30 days. And, you know, get a couple different lengths. If you're gonna get, you know, get a longer one, and then, you know, then kind of play, because not ever, the 16-inch is, for some people, that's like not even comfortable, you know.
Right.
You know,
Colleen always wants at least a 20-inch.
Right, exactly. So, you know, like the 20 and 24-inch would layer like beautifully together.
I saw the 16-inch was selling fastest online before the show.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Because we don't do them very often, and I think you guys know at home, we don't do them very often, and so you're snagging if you've been waiting for that.
We don't actually. We usually do 18-inch, and I'll tell you, my daughter, she only wears like a 16-inch.
Okay.
Like that's what she loves. That's her favorite. And again, think about this: gift giving for Mother's Day. There's so many amazing, you know, everything in the show could be a gift for Mother's Day.
Sure.
But I mentioned this because it's coming up in a few weeks. And it's good to kind of get that all taken care of as opposed to the last minute, Paul.
No, I didn't.
You already said
got
Mom
this
that.
from Mom. Yep.
I don't need to tell Paul. Well, he's ahead of the game always.
No, I even asked my sister which one would she like better, the bracelet or the strap, and my sister said the strap, it'll be easier for her to put on, and I said, okay. So
yeah.
We're set.
We're set. There you go.
I hope you're not watching, Mom. It would ruin it. I know.
Ruin it. Oh, it never ruins it when you find out your son is thinking about you.
I guess not.
You know,
right.
That's wonderful. This, again, is brand new. It's exclusive. It's the very first time you've seen it. And to me, this is like a little bit of a departure for the classic Bellezza, you know, because, however, it is Italian-inspired. It is something you can wear with everything, and it is that fine jewelry, but it's a little, you know, kind of going into gemstones to keep the price this low, I think was the challenge, which you really, 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 really nailed it on this, Paul.
I think so too, and we haven't had the opportunity to work in black spinel lately, and never in the labradorite.
Right,
never.
Exactly.
So that's the first time. If
kind
you're
of
a Bellezza
first,
collector,
yeah.
and a lot of you are,
yeah.
then this is your first chance to get the white labradorite. They're beautiful together, they're beautiful separately. I like them as layering pieces, but I also like them as simple throw over your head kind of pieces just to complete that look as you run out the door, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you know, layering, when you look at like the red carpet looks or the style, you know, the professional stylists, and they'll always like kind of go in, layer up the necklace with something delicate, something like this. You know, it's not like 15 heavy necklaces, that kind of big, this is kind of like that cool girl layering.
Unless you're a baseball star.
Which I am not, which
Right.
I probably will never be. I'm pretty confident that that's not in the cards for me.
This is a cool girl look, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You could, you know, I could see Juliana Rancic rocking a look like
exactly,
this. You know, with some of her beautiful clothes, and then just one little light strand that just sort of complemented everything. And it's about picking the right strand. And when you're working with Italian-made jewelry, every piece is right. I mean, those stones are faceted and drilled for you in Italy. They are hand-strung in Italy. Every one of those metal knots between the beads is done by hand. And you should watch them do it. They are so fast. And so you look at it, you're like, how could anybody do that by hand? And then you watch them. They're like a blur of motion because they've done it so long and they've done it so well. You know, an Italian mom would rather have a jeweler for a son than a doctor or a lawyer.
Really?
Yep. It's a better profession. It's something they can be more proud of having. And then after that, a chef.
Oh.
And you think about the things that are great in Italy. Great jewelry, great food, you know, and the mamas are like proud of the kids.
Yeah, that's, oh, well, I
Isn't
love
that cute?
Italian food. You can't go wrong there. I know you're going to, you know, now you are taking off to Italy, and would tell us some of the things you're going to be looking for us.
Tomorrow, yes, I land on Wednesday, and I'm meeting with our manufacturers at the hotel in Venice. And I'll be picking new items for you and for the buyers to consider. Oh. Then we're gonna go and do some filming in Venice and take you to some of the places that we haven't shown you before. And then we're going to Rome.
Oh.
And we have backstage passes to film all kinds of places, including the Vatican.
Oh,
so we're gonna really show you some behind the scenes hot Italian things.
Oh, how amazing. So we're looking forward to that, Paul. That was a great sneak peek of what's coming up. 16 inches, 20 inches, 24 inches, 36 inches. You choose if you want black spinel or the labradorite. I just want to remind you, in case you're just tuning in, the earrings from the last hour are the polished bronze layered twist hoop in 1 inch, 1.5, and 2 inch. I was wearing the 2 inch. You have a choice of gold tone or silver tone. The item number is 008833. These were incredibly popular. If you would like to grab them, they are still available. They were still available and very, very popular throughout. So we're going to give you a little peek at those now. If you want to add them, put them in your cart, and get those home, because those were fabulous. So now we're going to talk about the ring.
I love
the hard
ring.
signet ring. Yeah.
Isn't it cute? You know, the signet ring is still the hot trend in fine jewelry. And I want to say it was that store that starts with David and ends with Ermine that started the trend, but everybody jumped on it. And so you can see them, you know, at all of the fancy jewelry stores. But the signet ring is really a hot trend right now. Any finger, but a lot of pinky, you know. And so but it's a ring looking for a finger. And of course, this is made for you in Italy. It is beautiful. It does look handcrafted. It looks like it's solid gold, and it's comfortable because the Italians do that
so
beautiful comfort finish. That, you know, you slide it on, you're like, wow, that was made for me. That's really beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous?
I have 128 of these. I have all sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm wearing a size 6. That's my regular size. It is super comfy. You can see, let me just kind of give you some of the details of it. Look at this ring. It is on the back. Look how smooth that is and how comfortable. That's what we were talking about.
And that's that Italian workmanship.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I mean, this looks like a solid gold ring. You can really see the Bellezza magic with the color on this.
You really can.
Yeah.
And we get so many great reviews on our rings. And again, I thank you when you write in and tell us what you love, what you don't love. I read every single one, and it helps us create the collection that you want. And this is one of those pieces that, you know, as you said before, the heart is one of the most important symbols in jewelry. It's one of the most...
The heart and the cross are the two most popular in all the jewelry.
I was going to use the word ubiquitous.
Yes, it is. It's everywhere. Absolutely.
I like that word.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Ubiquitous. I don't think I could spell it.
I don't think, well, I don't think I could either, but I know what it means. $49.95, also a great price for this ring. And I think when you're giving a gift of like a love, I mean, the heart can represent so many different things. And, you know, again, this is great for Mother's Day. This is great for a daughter. This is great for yourself, to treat yourself, you know, remembering. You know, this could be something to do with so many different things, you know, reminding you about your heart, reminding you to take care of yourself. You know, it's just, it could be something you treat yourself to. It doesn't have to be a gift for someone else.
Here's another story you don't know.
Okay, I'm ready.
30 years ago, I talked myself into a Cartier watch by promising myself that I would quit smoking, and then the cost of the cigarettes would pay for the watch.
Okay.
And I thought that was a good trade.
That is a good, that makes sense. Did you quit smoking?
I did for about 2 weeks, and then
oh no,
somebody said they saw me light up, and they said, "So wonder that watch doesn't leap off your arm." I was like, I know. Now then I quit after that, but I've been quit.
Yeah, because I don't think you smoke now.
No, I've been quit for like 25 years. But,
oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know, I did treat myself.
Watch.
You know, I think I sold it at one point.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
you are like a watch guy. I know that you've had collections and you're like a go-to person.
But I have a rule.
Yeah.
I keep it under 50 now. It had gotten out of control, and so now I keep it, if it go over 50, one of them's got to go. So then I pick the least.
$50?
50 watches.
Oh, 50 watches.
50 watches.
50, I thought you meant like 50,000 or something. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You only have 50 watches.
Right,
oh, okay.
I just keep it down to 50.
One's got to go if you add one. All right.
I do the same thing with my shoes. New pair comes in, a pair has to go out.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to talk about the 20-inch CZ accented Spignet chain Y necklace. And when you look at the details right here, this is really going to remind you of a specific designer that does these. The necklace is approximately 20 inches in the length. The drop is 4 1/16 of an inch. So it's a really significant drop, and it has a lobster claw clasp in the back that I'd love to show you because it's also quite large. So I'd love to show you those big lobster claw clasps. And then this is, I mean, this one, honestly, it's $133.95. This does look like $1 million.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine how much this would be in gold?
No, you probably could guess and you'd be pretty close. I couldn't even guess.
It would depend on the brand name, but probably close to 20 grand. I mean, it's like, you know, it would be a very considered purchase for any of us, I think. It is the most expensive, richest looking jewelry that we have introduced this show. I mean, this is rich girl look, is what this is. This is high-end look. This says, wow.
Yeah.
Look at what you got. I mean, it's one of those.
Oh yeah, and look at this close. I mean, it looks like gold and diamonds. It really does.
And even little details. You see how the rings with the diamonds and the high polish are offset slightly, each one? So it gives it that handmade appearance. Why? Well, because it is made by hand.
Yeah.
That's why. And you get that look of like this was an artisanal piece that was created for you by somebody. Now, if you saw this, even in bronze, in Italy, in let's say you were in one of those jewelry shops in St. Mark's Square, I bet you'd be $500 or $600. I mean, it would be a fortune. And you know what? You'd be on vacation, you fall in love with the necklace, and you're like, I'm gonna get it because I'll never be back here, I'm gonna treat myself. You know, that's how you talk yourself into that stuff on vacation.
Right.
I do. I don't know what I'm gonna talk myself into next week, but it's gonna be
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna come home with I'm sure one of your watches is gonna have to go after you come home from Italy next week.
I don't know.
With your rule.
My last trip, when I went, I came home and I got stopped in customs, and they were most angry about the amount of cheese I had brought back. And the lady's like, you can't bring this much cheese.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
All Parmigiano.
Yeah.
Says, you can't bring this much cheese. I said, well, I did. And she's like, I could take this from you. And I said, oh, please don't.
Oh, no. That'd be sad.
And she ended up not taking it.
Almost had your cheese confiscated.
Really, I almost lost I felt like a mouse in a nightmare, you know, they were taking my cheese. Then somebody moved the cheese.
Oh, no. All right, Paul values cheese and gold. So we're talking about this amazing necklace. And you know, it's when you talk about the look of it and the value. By the way, I know we only have about 100 of these, a little more than 100. And that's it. Even though it's brand new, this is the launch. No one's ever seen it. We're really kind of upping it when it comes to looking aspirational and, you know, classic Italian. But this is classic Italian, like royalty looking. This really is something that is quite spectacular.
I agree with you. This is an important piece of jewelry. And yet, because it's Italian, you know, you see that. Great shot, guys, great shot. You see the different links that the Italians have woven together. This is very Italian. This is quintessential Italian design, where they surprise you with a little array of 3 larger links, and then they surprise you with the tighter link, and then they surprise you again with the knot and the toggle and the dangly, and you're like, surprise after surprise, but it all comes together like a museum piece. I mean, it looks really beautiful.
Incredible. By the way, get it home on FlexPay. 3 FlexPay of $44.65. And listen, listen, don't forget about that HSN coupon. I know this necklace a little bit more. If you have, if you'd like to get an HSN card, if you don't have one, you get a $40 coupon when you open and use the HSN card. Go to hsn.com, put in HSN card in the search, or call the 800 number, 1-800-695-1418. Now, we're gonna give you another peek at the watch. Is that what we're... Oh, ways to watch, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna talk about our streaming services. Did you know you can stream HSN Plus for free? It's where you can find the shows you know and love from HSN, plus exclusive shows like Design School with Ballard Designs. That's under our HSN umbrella, which drops a new episode every Friday. It's a new immersive program. It brings you inspirational, practical advice and the tools to be your own designer, all while letting you shop the designer look from your own home. So everything you see, you can get. All of that and more for free any place you stream. So go ahead and start now at plus.hsn.com. All right, we've got just about 30 minutes left in our 2-hour show.
The best 30 minutes probably, yeah.
The best, we're saving the best for last, and we're gonna talk next about the Y necklace. This is a 20 1/4 inch bronze clover drop Y necklace. And this beautiful necklace also has earrings that I put on, and a bracelet that is, and you know what? Here's that Y necklace. And I put the earrings on. You can see the earrings and the Y necklace and a bracelet. So these are the earrings that go with this collection.
Ooh, those are great.
They're like a really fun drop, and it's a lot of like wow in this and these. We're gonna talk about the necklace first, and then the earrings are gonna be coming up. But let's talk about this necklace, Paul.
Brand new. We've never done this before. And you'll recognize the style, I guess, of the design as one that you've seen called Alhambra. And it's been an important look for, gosh, 40, 50 years. And this is our take on that look. It has the feeling of an antique piece. It has the feeling of something, a treasure you discovered at an auction, or maybe a rich aunt's jewelry box, that kind of thing. They are made for you in Italy, and the links are beautifully polished. And again, there's surprises in there. You have some of the round links, and then you have those clovers. And even on the clover, there are high polished dents. I don't know what you call them. See these? I don't know what you call them, but the high polish and the sort of indentations.
They're kind of like diamond cutting.
And it looks like it's like diamond.
Yeah, they're diamond cutting to show. Actually, it's called diamond cutting for a couple of reasons. It looks sparkly, but also they literally use a diamond to do those cuts.
So a really pretty piece, brand new, and I love the fact we have the suite. So we have the bracelet, we have the earrings, and we did an ankle bracelet. That's coming up as the last piece. And we are known for those at this point. We are like the go-to ankle bracelet people. And it's because I know how sexy it makes you feel and how sexy it makes you look. And so I want to get you all an ankle bracelet wardrobe. So with this one, you can have the entire suite. You have that beautiful Y necklace, you have that gorgeous bracelet, and you have the earrings, which might be the star of the show.
Yeah. I love these earrings. Okay, by the way, sale price, I should mention that. We're talking about the necklace first. 3 flex pay of $43.33. I know Paul and I both, I went to the earrings, you went to the ankle bracelet, because this is just a beautiful, stunning collection. And you see there's 2 separate drops. So those are 2 separate, kind of interest items with this necklace. There's a lot going on. You really don't even need to layer with this necklace because it's very, very dynamic.
You're right, it's a one and done, and I love the finishes that they've used. Now on the pendant itself, you can see that the finish is a combination of diamond cutting, high polish, and satin finish all together. Well, you get this 3-dimensionality to it that just looks so rich, so gorgeous. Oh, look at you be able to slide that on without, good work. Oh, that looks great. That looks fantastic. Oh, okay. This is like a completely new way to do a paperclip necklace. Yeah. And look at the earring on Erin. I'm telling you, that earring is a stunner. Look at how there's no pull, no tug. That earring is as light as a feather. And look at, what is it? almost 3 inches in length. It's 2 3/4.
Do you know, there's something about that image of the kind of clover that we're saying. I feel like it looks almost reminiscent of that French designer that we were just talking about.
Well, it does.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
I don't think that's a coincidence.
No, it's definitely in the same field. But then if you look at the other pendant, you know, that's really more of a like a Turkish window you might see, you know, in an old building. You know, so there's a lot of design elements that come together.
Yeah,
and
here's the bracelet.
Yeah.
Look at that bracelet. Is that not gorgeous? And then here's the necklace, and it has 2 pendants. Like it has 2 kind of drops that you've got the like the beautiful, I'm gonna turn it this way, that you can see all that sparkle. Just gorgeous.
Really pretty
it's gorgeous,
pieces.
yeah.
Brand new, you're the first to see them. Excuse me. You know, it's funny, I remember one of the biggest arguments I started in Italy was
are you starting trouble?
trying to determine...
First the cheese and now this.
And now this. Who took credit for making the Byzantine link? And the Italians will tell you they did it. The Turks will tell you they did it.
Isn't it the Turks because it's Byzantine?
Keep in mind, in 330 AD, Constantinople in Turkey at the time was the center of Christianity and was actually ruled by Romans.
Oh, interesting.
And so
we're doing a deep dive here.
It's a deep dive. And the Greeks will also take credit for it.
Oh, for the Byzantine?
So you've got 3
It's a
cultures.
very famous chain.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, there's, you know, like the different chain styles are
and so that's
very
when you look at this, you can see, well, that looks kind of Turkish, and this looks a little bit French, and this looks, well, those cultures have all been together, you know, so many times, back and forth. They're intermingled. In fact, one of my favorite things about Rome, you know, during some of those upheavals in some of those African countries, they had a lot of immigrants end up in Italy. Yeah. And, you know, people, they don't speak the language, and, you know, you look at how they get integrated into the Italian culture, and frankly, it happens really easily, and within 18 years, they're getting married to each other and having kids. And like, it's like
melting pot like the U.S.
Just a melting pot like the U.S. It's terrific. Yeah. And so you see design elements from all over that Mediterranean region come together, but nobody does it like the Italians. Look at those earrings.
Okay, the earrings, not gonna lie, can't live without. $83.98 is a sale price. 3 flex pay of $27.99. They are bold. They are also comfortable as all get out. You know, you're not even gonna you're gonna forget you're wearing them until you get all those compliments. And I love the way Erin has her hair back in like a sleek ponytail, and then you really can highlight and see these. But if you wear your hair long and you've got like, I mean, these really, really pop. I love these. And we only have 147 though, but this is great.
You know what, maybe the prettiest earring we ever made. And it's all about a long, dangly earring right now. You know, think back to the 90s when you had the shoulder dusters, and a lot of those elements are coming back in fashion. And you will love how it elongates your face. You will love how it elongates your neck. They're slimming, actually. And they cut a lot of light to your face, and you have all that gold, and it turns it into candlelight. And these have a satin finish. So they look extra expensive. They look like a rare find from, you know, an heirloom or an auction. It looks like something that you will pass down, you will keep and wear, and then you'll pass them down to somebody special in your life. Keep in mind, they are pure Italian bronze. And then we give them the color of 18 karat gold. They are made in Italy. They weigh nothing. And they are so much look. This is the kind of earring, one of my girlfriends used to call a big earring like this 3-hour earrings. That's what she called them. And this looks like a 3-hour earring. I'm telling you, you could nap it. You could nap in this. You could wear, that's what I'm saying. Like, but get them home. You have 30 days. If you don't love them, you know, we've got the 30-day return policy. If you don't love them, you can return them. But I will tell you that these are amazing. If you buy these earrings as a gift, I will tell you right now, you will not give it as a gift. You will open the box, you'll put them on, and be like, okay, I'm gonna get something else for that person, but keep these. I hear you. I've done that. Have you ever done that, Paul? I've actually done that. Bought a gift, like, oh, I'm gonna give these as a, you know what? I'm gonna get something else. It happens more often than you care to know. Yeah.
You know, my heart was in the right place, but some jewelry, it's just like has to end up with mama, you know.
Well, they also say the best gift is the one that you wanted for yourself, that you thought so highly of it that you wanted it.
And you treat yourself
and
too.
You treat yourself, yeah.
Yeah, we also have that beautiful bracelet that Erin is wearing and is showing. It is, again, also a great layering piece. I've got it, I'm wearing it layered, and you can adjust the length. It's got a big lobster claw clasp. It's pretty big. It's pretty, let me just get the exact length of the bracelet. It's
8 inches.
It says fits up to a 7.5 inch wrist. It's 8 inches. So this is 8 inches. So this is even, I could even hook this like a little bit closer at a different link. You can make it smaller by taking that big lobster claw clasp. And,
yeah, that's nice when you can short link it like that, and then you have complete control over how you wear it, what kind of dangle there is. And I know everybody likes a bracelet to hit, a certain way. My sister likes them draped over her hand, and my mom likes them close and tight, and and that's all right. With this bracelet, you can do it. Is it time for the ankle?
It's time for the anklet, okay. Paul. I know you're so excited. Let me give you the length on the anklet, because the ankle bracelet is 11 inches. Okay, because I know that's the thing that I would want to know to. Tell us
funny, none of us knows our ankle size. You're lucky to know your wrist size, but 11 inches will cover almost everybody. You see there on Erin, when it gets to her, you'll see that she can short link it and make it fit your ankle perfectly.
See, she's got a couple of links, and she's adjusted it for her.
Which is really sexy too. So I have to say, the ankle bracelets have become one of the fastest growing, most important categories for Bellezza. And we started doing it, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago. And we started because I saw a lady at the nail salon. She was getting a pedicure, and she was in her 80s if she was a day. And she had on a gold ankle bracelet, and I complimented her. I said, I love your ankle bracelet. And she says, oh, my husband gave me this 30 years ago. I never take it off. And I said, well, it's very pretty. And she thanked me, and I said, we got to make ankle bracelets. They're not just for young girls on the beach. They're for everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
And we used to think, I know my brain, my generation, like, oh, well, that's for the young kids that wear it on the beach, or when they're in high school, or they're in college, or I could never pull that off, or there's, a million no's would go through my mind about why I couldn't do it. Well, we made our first one, and I put it on my Fred Flintstone legs with my giant, not pretty feet. No pedicure in the world will help my feet. And when I put on the ankle bracelet and looked down, I felt like a surfer. I said, oh my God, my leg looked tanned, and my foot didn't look so Fred Flintstone. It looked a little better, and I felt sexy. Yeah. And I was like, wow, now imagine on a woman. And every one we've made has become a customer pick because they are so sexy. And I'm bringing sexy back, one ankle bracelet at a time. These are made for you in Italy, pure Italian bronze. We give the color of 18 karat gold. Oh my gosh, we're coming into sandal weather. We're coming into showing off your paws, and look at that. You know what else? My friend Marilyn, she taught me this. She said, God gave me thin wrists and thin ankles. That's all God gave me. And she says, I'm gonna decorate them to bring your eye there. And it does. The eye goes to the ankle, and then travels up the leg. Well, suddenly your leg looks longer. Even if you're, a shorter gal, your leg looks longer. It draws the eye. It accentuates the thinnest part of all of our legs is our ankle. Right?
Yeah, and this is, again, get it home, wear it around. You have 30 days, but we don't do a lot of ankle bracelet. I will tell you that even across brands, whenever we have one, it always sells out really quickly. And I can't remember the last time I had an ankle bracelet in, must have been like a few years, but we definitely have had them over the years, and they're very, very, very popular with everyone, really with everyone. And, $22.32 is your flex pay. Your ankle bracelet is $66.95 total, and you have that beautiful clover charm on it. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is there any significance to wear it on the right or the left leg, or is there anything like, because I never know where to wear it.
Nobody has ever told me, but now if you know, write us.
Yeah, if you know, to call in,
like
go on my Facebook page, tell me. I didn't know, because I know rings, there's a significance with side, but bracelets, not really a significance. Doesn't matter what side, but I'm just wondering if there was some kind of meaning or something.
You know what else? A lot of gals stack their ankle bracelets.
Yeah,
it's just like your wrist. Put 3 on your ankle. Always make it an odd number, though. I like odd numbers. It looks more, you know,
when I
artistic.
hold this in my hand, it looks like it's like bigger, but when you see it on on your leg, it's the perfect proportion.
Well,
it
yes.
looks delicate and flawless.
And that makes sense because our legs are much bigger
Right, than our wrists. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, wow, this is a giant, enormous bracelet, but yeah, and it rests right there on the ankle bone. It looks very, I mean, you're right. There's something sexy about it, no question about it. I remember the first ankle bracelet I ever presented at HSN 15 years ago, and this is a true story. And the co-host was a male host who doesn't work here anymore, but he was going on and on about how sexy it was, and I thought, I never even thought about wearing an ankle bracelet. That kind of stuck in my head, so I hope you guys picked this up. Paul and I have 15 more minutes. We're gonna take a teeny little break. When we come back, we've got an amazing clearance item that I'm wearing around my neck right now. We're gonna talk about it when we come back.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Care to see our gemstone enhancement chart. Tune in to Celebrity Hot List, a day of star-studded programming dedicated to your most loved celebrity brands, including Jessica Simpson, Christian Siriano, Joanna Garcia Swisher, Juliana Rancic, and the premiere of TPH Hair Care by Taraji P. Henson. It's a full day of incredible offers, hot new styles for you and your home, insider tips, plus special programs. Celebrity Hot List starts Thursday at midnight, only on HSN.
HSN, we're live here in the studio. I'm Helen Keeney, your host, along with Paul Woods, who is a luxury brand ambassador. He is a true expert in all things luxury, and he curates this collection for us, and it is Bellezza is the brand. It is Italian-inspired, classic, timeless, beautiful pieces that are made of bronze, that are bathed in gold to give you that beautiful look of Italian jewelry. We're gonna talk about an incredible deal. I told you I had some amazing deals at the end of the hour. $39.99 down from $99.75. Wow. Vatican City, genuine Vatican City lira coins. I've got them in gold tone and silver tone. Originally in the silver tone, obviously, and then bathed in gold to have that look. I have about 330 of these between the two choices, and that's it. Ready, set, go. Whoever can dial faster is gonna get these, or go to hsn.com right away and skip to the front of the line, Paul.
We used to say on NBC when I was there, we'd say, don't trip over your phone cord.
Yeah, right.
Like anybody has a phone cord anymore. You can tell how long ago that was.
Yeah, well, some people still do, I guess.
I guess, yeah. These are astonishing. These are Vatican lira. They are from the Vatican. They have not been minted since 1978. And on the front of it is the dove. And we all know about the dove as a symbol of peace. And we know about Noah releasing the dove from the boat after the flood, and when it came back with an olive branch, they knew that the flood was over, and it was God's promise that he would never do that again. And since that moment, you know, in history, the dove has been a symbol of peace. And so that is really the most important part about this coin. Now keep in mind, these are genuine, they are Italian, they are from the Vatican, they have been in circulation. We get them, we polish them, and then we mount them. That's all we do to them. These coins have a story. This coin bought a little girl a gelato you know, or bought me a glass of wine. Who knows what it did.
Who knows, yeah.
Exactly. And we never get them on sale like this.
This is the back.
Wow.
I'll turn it around. You can see the front. And they're French wires, so very comfortable. And I also want to give Bellezza another compliment, is that the French wire and the posting is never too thick.
Well, thank you.
Because I've actually had earrings that I'm like, who
did that?
Who did that? They didn't think about actually practically putting them on, you know?
You know, the Italians really do think about comfort, I think.
Yeah.
As much as they think about style and quality. The other thing is our French wires are actually sterling silver. So if you have sensitivities to non-noble metals, don't worry. They are sterling silver and plated with gold. And so you won't have any problem wearing them. They look like $1 million. My favorite story with this earring, I saw a lady across a restaurant who had them on. And so, of course, I went over to tell her how beautiful she looked. And as I got closer, I saw that not only did she have on these earrings, she had on a gold Rolex watch with diamonds.
Oh.
And she had a diamond tennis bracelet and a wedding band that would blind you. It was so many diamonds. And I was like, look at that. Bellezza plays well with really expensive jewelry. It looked right at home on her.
Oh my gosh, by the way, we have the counter counting backwards. Here's the item number, I would write it down, 785225. You can open up the camera app on your cell phone, wave it over that QR code, that little square, it'll jump right to hsn.com. By the way, if you want to get these for $0, you can open up an HSN card and use that $40 coupon on these, and these will be nothing. So go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, or call the 800 number, 695-1418. That's the second biggest coupon I've ever seen in the history of the network to open up an HSN card. So I want you to take a look at these on Aaron. They're going really quickly. We will for sure sell these out, but first come, first serve. If you put them in your cart, check out, because if you just put them in your cart and don't check out, then someone else will grab it, and then sadly it will not be there for you.
That has happened to me more times than I care.
It is actually.
So I now check out as soon as I put.
That has happened to me as well. I also want to remind you about the watch that we had earlier. So I'm just sort of doing the white. 65 left in this white leather band. It's white gold, and the other one is called gold tone. So it's gold tone white or gold tone. The gold tone has a chain bracelet here. The white one has a white leather. So there's the gold tone on hsn.com. It's 836915. It's limited edition. The number on the back of it, you can see what number it is. I think 2,000 were made, so you see which number is yours. Right. And I know, again, 65 left with the white leather backing. So those are flying out the door as well. Those earrings are going. I'll keep you. We have 8 minutes left in the hour. I have a couple more items. Bronze and resin oval link station jewelry, $129.75 down to $61.99. And of course, that's on FlexPay. Very limited. The bracelet, I think we only have 113 left, and the necklace is also super limited. Choice of color, you've got the black, or we have it available in the pale pink rose tone. So I'm wearing the pale pink rose tone, and then the black is the gold tone. And this is like quintessential luxury Italian-inspired look.
It is. It's like Sophia Loren walked into the room. Yeah, it really is. I was inspired by jewelry from the 1960s when the Italian jewelry was really all the rage. Think about the movie stars and what they wore, and think about Sophia Loren and Liz Taylor and all the Italian jewelry we saw back then. So that was the inspiration for creating this suite. And it's made in Italy, and it turned out beautifully. And I like to show...
It's more than half off.
I like to show...
So I know everybody's gonna grab it.
I like to show the clasp, because look at how big that clasp is. That clasp right there, there you go.
Wow.
That is a $1,200 clasp in gold. That is ridiculous. So easy to put on and substantial. It's part of the actual design. This is made for you in Italy. The resin is real resin, and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. The reviews on the bracelet are all perfect. And that's at the full price. So now you're here on clearance, and man, you win. I mean, talk about gorgeous, right?
Oh yeah, and the bracelet also with that ginormous lobster claw clasp.
So easy.
I just want to show that to you. Like, and the bracelet, really limited. By the way, more than half price. More than half price. Look at how big that is, that ginormous lobster claw clasp.
Honestly, if you told a jeweler you wanted that in gold, they'd laugh at you. They'd look at you and go like, what?
Look at that.
Are you rich?
It's beautiful. You feel like it.
You do.
So this is one of the only rose gold tone that we're doing in the show. So here's the bracelet, $41.99, and the necklace that I have on, $61.99. This is more than half off because the full regular price is $129.75. So completely up to you which one you want to grab. The black and gold one is so classic. I know that you will wear it and get so many compliments, but I personally love the rose tone. Erin and I are both wearing that one. It's a little different. You know, very cool.
Well, it's pretty with your skin tone, and it's pretty with that pink top, and yeah, oh, it's fun. A lot of us are, you know, building our collection in different metal colors.
Yeah. And
this is an opportunity to build your rose tone wardrobe.
I love the rose tone, and pinks are so in this year. It's like the color.
Pinks are always in, don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a crossover cuff. I've been wearing this for a while. Available in gold tone or silver tone. It's on a sale price here. This is a very classic design. Here it is. I want to separate it from the bracelet. It's this bracelet right here, this great cuff, which again is a great layering piece. It's great on its own. It's very modern looking. $52.98. Also on sale. 3 flex pay, $17.66. You cannot go wrong with this, Paul.
Oh my gosh, no. It's such a beautiful quintessential Italian look. And again, made for you in Italy, and the same workshop that makes this in 18 karat gold makes it for us in bronze. And that's what we've done for you here. By the way, give it to me a second, or I'll take one.
Yeah, here.
When you get yours, do you have one? Oh, I didn't have mine.
Yeah.
When you get yours and you want to size it so it fits your wrist perfectly, the urge we get is to squeeze it from the top. Don't. Squeeze it on the sides so it's like an oval. Because your wrist is not round, it's oval shaped. But you'll probably find that already it's perfect for you anyway, and once you size it once, that's it. It's like you had it custom made for yourself. And I can never decide which way I like to wear it, because you can wear it both ways. You can show the open ends, or you can show the crossing over, the love look. I mean, it's really a pretty piece. It's funny, for something so simple, it's got a lot of power. Do you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's also something that is gonna go with everything. And I'm gonna take the other bracelet off so you can just see this one. It's got like a real classic element to it. And you can, you know, you can pull it up so it's a little bit higher on you, or have it here, the wrist, I'd make it a little bit smaller. But what I usually do with bracelets like this is I go like that.
Okay,
I
hear a lot of gals do that.
Yeah, I mean, and also you can, I always say squish it, don't squeeze it. That's how I remember that.
That's the way to do it. Squish it, don't
squish it. Don't squeeze it if you want to make it, again, smaller. But it's very like, it's a really kind of powerful, you know, kind of great bracelet that you can wear with everything. And it's got that, you know, pretty crisscross there. And, you know, you'll get a lot of wear out of this. At $52.98, it's a real classic.
Like Wonder Woman? Would you put
yes, I was trying not to say that, but yeah.
I always talk about
I don't know.
my lariat of truth and my bullet blocking bracelets. And yes. Oh, we have one last necklace deal.
We do.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, this is, we're gonna talk about this necklace next in a second. So we've got just 2 minutes left. This is a 2-piece set, and it's a paper clip and bead necklace 2-piece set for an amazing price of $59.98, down from $82.95.
That's the deal of the hour. Okay, wow.
Well, and you get both of those, and these are separate, right? I just want to make sure these are like two separate necklaces.
Separate chains.
Literally, you're getting 2 separate. You're not choosing, you're choosing gold tone or silver tone, right, Paul?
Right. That's all you're choosing. And
oh my gosh.
We'll do the rest for you.
And they're a little different lengths, so they're kind of going to layer.
I believe one is 18 and one is 20, I think. Is that right?
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
I'm trying to see.
And
crossover cuff, I don't.
The bead necklace, this sort of flat river rock bead, we have never done before. So you see that? You see the paper clip on the top, and then you see that flat river rock, which was inspired by the pebbles on the beach in Italy. And it looks like you could skip them across the water, but you get all this wonderful shine and sparkle, and it's unexpected. We've not done that chain before. I love the fact that there's still chains we haven't done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It has like a lot of kind of mirror finish to it. It's like it's really
Yes.
sparkly. And I think a paper clip is something that everybody wants. And for this price, it's almost like you're getting an extra necklace. Because comparable retail value is $98 and it's $59.98. It's really a steal of a deal. In our final couple seconds left there. 834024 is the item number. It is exclusive to us here at HSN. All of Bellezza is this entire line. It's not in any department store. It's not on any other shopping channel.
Nope.
It's just here at HSN that Paul brings to us. But we don't have a lot of these. These are limited, and I know we kind of had a lot of like amazing prices and clearance kind of at the end of the show. You can always go to hsn.com and put in Bellezza and see the entire collection if you missed anything. But we only have about, is it 10 seconds left in the show? I guess it is. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. Have a safe and wonderful trip to Italy. We'll look forward to that. Shop the Runway is coming up next with Sarah Anderson. Wait till you see the set. It is absolutely gorgeous, and the fashions as well, so stay tuned.